Not only has the stock market been falling hard in the last few weeks, oil and gas prices have plunged as well, and they are still down today, with the benchmark West Texas Intermediate crude selling around $31 a barrel today. To put that into context for you, the price had been over $60 a barrel at the start of the year, and it was still selling over $40 a barrel before the price collapsed Sunday. Oil prices are now at their lowest level in 4 years. And we're joined now by Todd Staples, the president of the Texas Oil and Gas Association. Todd, thank you so much for joining us.
Good to be with you today. Wish it was better circumstances.
Absolutely. We know that this is an extremely challenging time for oil and gas producers with the price of oil. What are you hearing right now from producers? What are their concerns?
Well, make no mistake, we are in a very unique situation with the world health pandemic that's occurring that is shrinking demand, all while supply has been increasing. And so it's pushed the price point for the production of oil and natural gas to just uneconomic proportions. And as a result, companies are making significant changes this year. They are reducing capital expenditures. They had plans for rigs to be out exploring and producing oil and natural gas. And those plans have been reduced significantly as a result of this contraction that we're experiencing.
We know that there's concerns, of course, about the length of this contraction and that this downturn in prices could turn some out of business, and that the White House is considering federal assistance. Could that make a difference?
Well, we don't know the length and the duration of this situation. We know that OPEC is scheduled to meet in June. They could meet as early as May. If they meet earlier, I think it's a good sign that OPEC and their partners are recognizing that the oversupply is working against everyone in the world, since it is such a global market. I don't know. I think my federal counterpart has indicated that industry is not looking at a bailout from our federal government, although we know that general business climate needs to be a situation that makes it where capital is attracted to the United States rather than going other countries where production could occur.
How long do you see oil producers being able to stay in business with the low prices? What is the key price that they need to stay in business?
Well, I think to have a healthy system, $50 to $60 oil is what most economists and analysts indicate. So at a reduced level, it certainly is constricting on growth. At this price point, it is going to be one of a period of contraction. We know that our companies are strong. We know that we have good resources here. We know that oil and natural gas is indispensable part of our daily lives. And so we think that, just as in times past, that industry is nimble and it's responsive. They will contract while these price points are low. And as we see movement and as we see changes, they can respond accordingly.
In terms of the ripple effect, how the energy sector intersects with the rest of the economy, how do you see this all affecting gas prices for everyday Americans, and what other effects might take place that we all might see?
Well, consumers certainly should experience more favorable prices at the consumer level, but there are a lot of parts that goes to getting oil produced and then converted to gasoline in our refineries and then being delivered to your local convenience store. The good news is there's ample supply. The industry is strong. It has the upstream, midstream, and downstream sectors, all that work in a very coordinated fashion to deliver the products that consumers rely upon. And so there are, base cost of delivering those products that will still be in play. But I think consumers will be experiencing historically low prices. But these prices are not healthy for our overall economy. Oil and natural gas in Texas last year paid in excess of $16 billion in state and local taxes and royalties. These dollars fund our schools, they fund our universities, they fund road construction. And so with the activity level being lower this year, you're going to see a lower level of revenue and a lower number of jobs, and that's not a healthy situation. So I think everyone would recognize a price point where good things happen and employment can occur is certainly healthy for the entire economy.
All right. Well, I know a lot of people are watching this situation very concerned. Todd Staples with the Texas Oil and Gas Association, thank you for your time.